Well, hello and welcome back. It's been a long time. For me at least. For you was just yesterday. As you can see here, I am now level 83 and have a lot of changes into my character. And some new more skills added on. We got the branding to do that the absurd amount of lightning damage per second. Have the ordering position to make more damage against branded enemies and increase even further the damage of the brand. Celestial Doom to increase my spell damage and more damage on bosses. Made some stuff to increase my armor while channeling, and also some survivors skills here. We start to invest in sorcery to get some more money and some more armor because I am dying quite a lot. And then we have these skills here because, as you remember, my plan was to use the disintegrate on my main skill and only cast mostly that. Because I have this node here, the tendrils to cast lightning blast while I channel it. In lightning blast, I have some ways to make it chains and also do more damage, and then get a ward when it hits enemies. Then we have the static charge here that I can charge while walking, and have here the zap that when I have enough charges, start to zap enemies close to me, and I can upgrade it to cast lightning blast instead. So we are getting a lot of lightning into the enemies. And here you have the glyph of Dominion that I saw that has some interaction with the disintegrate. One is to increase the damage and give me ward while on Uzi. Increase all my resistance. Give me ward per second based into my resistance. And also gain static charges for the static. Normally you only gain charges as you walk. But if I use the glyph, I'm gonna slowly gain some static charges. So even though I actually stop in place blasting enemies, I could still gain some charges and also gain ward and everything else. And because it is while channeling, I can do it while it is channeling disintegrate or even focus itself to actually recover my mana. And here, most the same thing. The only difference is now there's little energy overflow here that causes this lightning to occur here. It can actually proc the status, damage enemies, so it was very useful. And this is quite a useful setup to do most stuff. I have completed all the monoliths, number ones. As you can see here, still half the way because now we can do the normal and empower version. For now, let's just keep into the. I'm gonna show the empower to see that I am not talking bullshit. It's quite challenging to the empowered version because we have a lot of multipliers to do it. You get into my advanced one, level 19, the normal one, and I'm gonna show you that it's pretty effective this way here. Normally you want to destroy the objective very soon, but sometimes it's required to kill enemies. But here comes the actual thing because the enemies get zapped by close by to me. I have enough charge, I don't need to do anything. They got zapped, they got burned, and they simply die. All of them are level 19. I can just keep walking. And while I have static charges, they're going to be zapped, get burned, and suffer a lot of damage. Most enemies die normally, the small ones and even some of the big ones. Bosses take a little more, but even those can sometimes die. That one here, almost half health just with that. And when I get to the usually I can just go here and this is basically it. Was the main goal of the cycle goes in, and it's actually pretty good on its own, but it can do even better because, as I showed you before, we have the little conduits here. They use a lot of space here into my inventory, but as you can see, they give you static charge per second, even not moving or using the glyph of the stuff here. So they are a constant supply of charges. So this really helps me to just keep walking and killing all the monsters. Because even though the brand itself is only coats just 400 lightning base damage over 3 seconds, with all the multiplier I have for lightning damage and damage over time, and plus when I am channeling it goes super high, it causes a lot, and I mean a lot of damage. So in most cases I don't not even need to actually cast to kill most enemies, as I just show you. I just go walking by and they die. Don't here need to slay monsters to show the sun gate, and I just go around walking and they get zapped and they take a lot of damage and they die. I just kill them by just getting closer enough to zap them. Oh, something dropped here. Another kill, I can just use the click to increase even more my tankiness and the spell damage. This is not a bad one, but mine is better. Now I am into the end game of finding the I hate you, sniper. Find the equipment with the exalted effect to change the ones I have. Most of my setup is already exalted with the very good traits. Just some rings and the belt are not. I invested in some resistance to try to keep it above the minimum max. Some armor to decrease damage, but even so I still die from time to time. But not here into the normal one, more into the empowered, because I am level only 83. There they are all level 100, so I am under level by a lot, and they are also empowered by the corruption. I hate those snipers. I can kill even with this just like me here. But of course the snipers, because they stay away, they don't get hit by it. So I really hate those monsters. That is basically it. Yeah, this is actually something interesting, but the problem is a huge one, and I can only have 2 of those into my place here. And this is just basically it. If you want, you can use this one here to double the charge while you're moving, so you can kill them very easily just walking by, but when you stop to actually something, the charge is going to go down, so cannot use it all the time. So yeah, it was kind of good, but I'm having troubles into the empowered version. I am dying quite a lot because, well, they are empowered. Mostly because they do physical and extra damage and all those extra attributes, like just by the corruptions already hits more health and damage and start to accumulate high health, deals more damage, and they can dodge, start to get very, very annoying. I'll show you here a little bit. It actually might help me. The most, no problem. But then start to get some of the most troublesome. Oh, my health is already very down. My resistance is out, is high. I have some armor. I have a good amount of ward, but in the end, it really don't matter as much. The game start to just chuckle my health and my ward like it was nothing. Ooh. Why melee elemental damage? But this is the big. I really hate this. Oh, spawn stun out of nowhere. I had it more than 2000. It just don't matter. I can have a 4000 ward, a lot of reduction, everything, but then they're just going to stun me, no stopping. I have no troubles to killing the boss, but some of the enemies are actually more harder than the boss for some reason. Having 100 damage for a single ice charge, with all my resistance and everything else, that's ridiculous. I don't have fireball, damn you. I don't give something that I'm using. So this is basically it. I quite enjoy it, the game, until I get this point. I start to actually die a lot and everything else. Oh, arena. I'm so much going to die now. More healthy, more damage. God damn it. I actually conquered it. It's never good. Straight. see what my prize is. At least it has a legendary potential. Even though it's not for me. And this is also not for me. This is why I hate those type of games. And play offline. Give me things that I use. Okay then, this is it. This is Zungod. Final episode of Last Epoch for a very long time, and thank you for watching.